Hello, water signs. Welcome to your mid-January 2019 reading. I'm going to be tapping into the energies to find out what's in store for you guys for the 16th through the 31st of this month. I hope you're all doing well. Remember that this reading is for water signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, okay? And also, it's a general reading, so it won't apply to everyone, but I'm going to do my best to read the cards with as much variety so that I can tap into the scenario, as many scenarios that are going on that I can. Guys, if you need your own personal reading, I do those. All the information is in the description below, but let's get straight into your reading, water signs, and find out what's in store for you for the last half of January. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with my sacred geometry deck here. So angels, guides of the highest truth and the highest light, please let water signs know, what would you like to bring into their awareness for the last half of January? What are the main energies that you'd like them to focus on? Oh, too many cards. Just one, please. And we got it. Oh, water signs. You guys got compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from the source through our heart and into the world. Wow. Oh, water signs. Let me just fix this for a second. Okay, there we go. All right, looks like compassion is on your minds for the month of January, or the last half of January, or it's something that you want to bring your awareness to. Compassion. Be the divine mediator. So interesting. It may be compassion for someone else, but it may be compassion for you. And I thought I turned my phone off and I didn't. So let me just hear. Okay. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay, let me just turn this off for 1 second. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, let's find out what else. So, keepers of the light, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Kind of getting the feeling like this might be compassion for yourself, water signs. And pillar of life, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay, this came through for earth signs last time. It looks like you guys are coming in. So, keepers of the earth, pillar of the light. Let me just... Okay. So, Gilded Tarot for you guys. Gilded Tarot, we're going to go in here. So, before I start with the tarot, though, there is, like, if you look at this card here, there's a lot of pink energy. But even the energy here, you've got like these beautiful blues, but like kind of like a turquoise blue. And it's like that blue that comes in the heart as the heart's changing from green to blue. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys checked out my my video on the diamond heart chakra. I think, was it the diamond heart activation? Yeah, I think so. And I talked about how when you start activating your 8th chakra, which is your thymus gland right here, it begins to take off the green color in the 4th chakra, like the heart chakra here. It starts to take over and it becomes blue. You guys might be going through the beginning stages of your 8th chakra activation. And a lot of compassion is needed when that higher heart is activated. Let's find out here what the tarot has to say. Very interesting reading here. Very interesting energy, water signs. It's really already got your energy in it. It's just so your energy. Okay, what messages do you have for water signs? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio for the last 2 weeks of January. What would you like them to know? What is going on? What messages? What guidance? This one. Oh, okay. We have the Emperor. We have the Death, both in reverse. So the Emperor always means business, you know. The Emperor is a very like take charge. He is the he is also the masculine of the deck. He is the ultimate symbol of the masculine in the deck, and it's in reverse. I'm wondering if you guys are trying to do something that is like you're trying to execute something to bring it into the physical, and it's not manifesting the way you would like it to, or it's feeling blocked, or it's slow, because the Emperor is all about like fast energy, right? The masculine is fast energy, feminine is slow. And this Death card in reverse is, I'm feeling like, you know, with the Death card in reverse, I'm feeling like it's about the past. Like you had this kind of reborn moment in the recent past that had allowed you to come up with some sort of ideas that you wanted to execute, but something's happened to slow it down. Now, if I remember your reading properly, water signs, from the first half of January, I know that you had some things that could block you. I think you had that devil energy come up and kind of like all up in your head, like that sense of self-doubt. I think it was the self-doubt. You guys haven't allowed that to come back in, have you? Water signs. I hope that's not what's going on. Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on with water signs here. Because you guys are here, it's telling you, the message overall is have compassion for yourself. So if that's what's going on, please have compassion with yourself. There is an ebb and flow to everything, an ebb and flow to everything. So when you get into that ebb, okay, bring in the compassion, bring in the compassion. And know that you're not alone. Your ancestors, your ancient ancestors are standing beside you to help guide you. So call upon your guides right now for extra support. And not just saying that word, that Emperor is feeling like, I feel like you guys are losing that kind of supportive feeling for yourself. Let me see here. What other messages do you have for water signs? Hermit, inward. So, yeah. So the Hermit talks about a lot of things. The Hermit talks about obviously the inward journey, the finding the answers within, but also knowing that the light is within you as well. That the light pertains to the answers. Just from looking at this card, I'm also feeling, and this isn't pertaining to the Hermit, but I'm just picking up from looking at the card, that there's some fears really coming in here. And the reason why is because he's standing on an edge, like on a very narrow ledge, I should say. And the energy of the Hermit here in this particular card is just about kind of like, Do I make this leap? Do I not make this leap? Do I go? Do I not go? And it's that self-doubt. Oh my God, it's that self-doubt. Oh no, water signs. No, don't let the self-doubt come back in. No, okay. And if it is, oh, just have compassion for yourself. Let's see, what else do you have? Oh, okay. This one just like flew right out. 8 of Swords, but it's in reverse. This is a good thing, okay? So like, it's about getting out of the head, that all of the issues, again, as a reminder that they were in your head. So is this released? Or it's talking about something that was in the past. Okay, give us some more. Give us some more insight here for our water signs. What's going on? What's going on? Give us some more clarity. Mm-hmm. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So you are working on something. You are working hard on something. You're putting a lot of focus into something. Okay, so this is what I see going on so far, and it's really good. It is very good. So at the beginning of this period, the middle of January, there is this there's this idea of feeling like you're not supported, like you don't have everything figured out, that you're not as in control as you'd like to be. And this has come from, because these two cards came out together, the Death and the Emperor, it was this idea of this huge transformation within you that brought in some new, it birthed some new ideas within you. It kind of like gave you the energy and the confidence to do what you wanted to, but feeling like there's a little block here, like you're a little unclear about something. It's not exactly the way, it's not turning out exactly to plan. The Hermit here is saying it's time to go inside, that if you have any fears about how things are unfolding, not to, because it's perfect. This energy of the 8 of Swords releasing, so, and this 8 of Pentacles, besides you have 2 8s here side by side. So this is all talking about releasing those self-doubts, releasing all that kind of anchoring energy of the mind, and just putting your head down and focus. Channel your masculine energy. Bring this masculine energy back into an upright position for yourself. You can do that by doing some grounding work, and really do your breath work, water signs, to ground your energy. And if you're feeling kind of like, ooh, in the heart, your breath work will soothe that. And okay, let's find out. Let's pull a few more cards for you guys. Let's pull a few more cards for water signs. What else would you like them to know about the last 2 weeks of January? Oh, beautiful. 4 of Wands. So, creating new contracts for yourself, creating the foundation that you need for yourself for a happy home. It could be a happy career. It could be just anything that makes you feel stable and joyous and brings you the fulfillment of that idea of happy home, but in any aspect of your life. Oops. You also got the Page of Pentacles here. So you have a, you have some news coming in over the last 2 weeks of January that's going to pertain to the material world. It's going to pertain to potentially your finances. It could pertain to your home. It could pertain to your health. Anything in the physical, material world, you're going to be getting some news coming in. And I have a feeling that it's going to be part of this Four of Wands energy that just came in before it. Like whatever you are working on, something's going to manifest for you for the last 2 weeks of January that's going to make you feel really good. Like you're gonna, this Emperor energy is going to, I have a feeling it's going to flip by the end of the month. Let's see here. What else? What last message would you like to leave water signs? I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you guys after this too. Last card for water signs. Here we go. Oh, okay. Nine of Wands. So yeah, so it's been a long journey for you guys to get to this point. But nines talk about cycles completing. They're getting ready to be completed. And it's in a positive position for you. It being under the Eight of Swords in reverse, I think is interesting, because it's this idea of self-doubt that's been kind of like what you've been battling. It's this idea of self-doubt that kind of tends to creep in on you when you're starting to make some progress. And I think most of all, just keep focusing on your progress. Keep focusing on putting your head down and just doing the work. Don't allow yourself to think about things too much and get too much up in your head, because you're starting to make progress, and the progress is going to pay off because you've got some news coming in about it that's going to be very positive. And you've got this Four of Wands. It's extremely positive card. It's extremely positive. It's all about union, this card. And so it'll be the union of this, it'll either be the union of this project that you're working on, or it could be a relationship. For those of you who this might be a relationship, it's all going to kind of come together. But the union is the idea of bringing the masculine and feminine into union within you, and that can pertain to anything in your life. You need masculine and feminine energy for all forms of creation. And so, you know, this Emperor energy in reverse, when it comes up with this compassion card, okay? When it comes up with this compassion card, you guys, I'm feeling like you're just really hard on yourself. You guys have a tendency to be really hard on yourself, and it's time to just kind of, gosh, bring in the compassion for yourself. Don't be so heavy on yourself. That in itself can sabotage your work. That in itself can sometimes be the force, much like this Eight of Wands that's in reverse that you've released. And so go inward. See how you can be more compassionate with yourself in what you're doing and how you're moving forward, because you are, from this spread, I am seeing that there is a lot of positivity here overall. And I mean, you have, the first three cards were three major arcana cards. So just opening up your spread, this is a major life force moment for you. So something big's going on that's kind of like stirring this all up for you. And I just don't want you guys to lose focus on what it is you're creating. So give us just some insight, more clarity on this Eight of Pentacles. Can you give us some more clarity on this Eight of Pentacles? What would you like water signs to know about this Eight of Pentacles? King of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords upright is all about ruling over truth, being very clear, and very protective. And with it in reverse, what's going to protect your work, okay, is bringing in this masculine energy right now. Bringing in this masculine, well, it's not just the masculine, it is the feminine in the sense you got to bring in the compassion of the feminine, but water signs, because you are so governed by your emotions, you really want to tap into the masculine energies right now you've got all the ideas, you've got all these great ideas, or you've got all these like passions that you're kind of aware of, but you don't have the clarity on how to execute it. And your masculine energy is all about executing and having the clarity to do that. And the best way for you to protect these new birthing creations that you're doing is to get really clear in your mind. Get really, really clear in your mind. And that may mean that you have to go into meditation. You're going to have to go inward to get some of those lessons. And you're going to have some news that's going to come in too that's going to help you. Some sort of news around this, around your work is going to come in, and it's going to be very positive and beneficial to you. And it's creating this union. But just as a piece of advice, I guess, is just figure out a way to really tap into this idea of getting very clear, having structure. If you don't have structure in how you're approaching this, it might be a good idea to put some structure around it in whatever this is. And that'll help you set the tone for moving forward. I'm gonna put that right under there. And yeah, just moving forward with all of this. But overall, it looks like you've got some good stuff. You've got some good news coming in towards the end of the month. It looks like, especially with the lunar eclipse coming up, guys, and it's a moon, you guys. I know, especially for you Cancers, your moons. But the water signs in general, the water like is so pulled by the moon. So you guys really want to make sure that you tap into these lunar energies to get clear. The January energies were all about getting clear in the mind, and I'm feeling like this is coming through in your reading. So, but the extra message for you guys is have compassion for yourselves. Don't beat yourselves up. You've got good things happening, and you just got to focus on what needs to be focused and take away the focus on the minutia, on the like details that don't really matter. You know, like it's all going to get done, and it may not be perfect. It may not be perfect, but that's okay. You can tweak as you go. You tweak as you go. Make adjustments. I think that came up in your reading last time too. Like make adjustments. So, okay, what do Moonology cards have for you? What guidance do you have for water signs for the last 2 weeks of January? Nothing is yet set in stone. Beautiful. Which means everything is malleable. Everything can change. Everything still has an opportunity to be, I don't want to say perfect, but perfect in the way that it's meant to be. You know? Embrace those imperfections if you're feeling called to put a little focus on them. Embrace them. There's what makes you you, you know, those imperfections. Okay, what else? What other messages do you have for water signs? This one. It's time to release negativity. Okay, so if you were feeling any sort of negativity around this situation that you got going on, it's time to release it. And, you know, release it, because you're going into this eclipse. We're opening up a whole new energy with this lunar eclipse coming in. You don't want to bring that energy in with you. And too many cards. Oh, that one. A new start is coming, water signs. A new start is coming. Beautiful. Beautiful. So water signs, oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. Some of my nearest and dearest are water signs, so I really love you guys. My rising sign is Cancer, so I feel you. I feel you. So basically for this month, just really don't be hard on yourself. Go inward so you can find not just the clarity for yourself, for your masculine energy, but really tune into that beautiful feminine energy of compassion for yourself. And when you can marry those two together, you're going to find huge success coming your way. You're going to find huge success. And it's already coming your way. It's just going to be coming in towards, I think, the later part of the month. And it's a beautiful time to get the Hermit card. It's in the center of your spread. I mean, what's better than the Hermit card than for these eclipse energies, you know? Like, it's just a beautiful time to go inward. So use this time to really get clear on what you want, get clear on what's kind of the doubts that are kind of coming in, how you can change those, rewrite them. And remember that you're not alone. Remember, you always have the help of your guides and your angels. Your ancestors are always there. And your vibration is rising through this work. It's something I actually wanted to talk about that I haven't talked about yet. Your vibration is rising through this work because it's bringing you joy. Because you're tapping into something that's really bringing you joy, the more you work on this, the more your vibration's actually going to rise if you don't let the self-doubt get in the way. If you don't let that part of you that really wants to be hard on yourself get in the way. And you just got really new starts coming, which is just the most beautiful way to like go into this eclipse energy. So I love it. Okay, water signs. If you guys need your own personal reading, all that information is in the description below. I'd love to get a one-on-one with you and get a deeper read. And if you need any more information about me, you know to head on over to my website, inflexiblemead.com, and I will be on my cruise for the during the eclipse energies. So if any of you are reaching out to me over that time, my internet's going to be really touch and go. So just have a little patience, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, water signs, have a beautiful last half of January. I love you all.